True 10, A play. The devil everywhere, but he only everywhere because of the type of field that you in and what you do. When you a person that get words, when you a person that tell the truth, when you a person that's God vessel, when you chosen and you walk with God, of course you gonna be everywhere because you gonna catch yourself being alone every time because you start to understand that people is not really a Christ and not living for God. See, some people be around for motives. Most people that you run into have motives, and that's the devil. That's how the devil go. The devil come with motives. God don't come with a motive. God come with where he wants you to be and where you at in your life. See, a lot of us pray and be failing to realize that God is in control of everything, but you have to realize that the devil is also everywhere too, and you can't surround yourself with people, places, and things that'll be a acknowledgement of the devil. You got to start separating yourself from that because everybody said they believe in God, but then they doing the devil's work. Listen to what I just said. Everybody said they believe in God, but then they doing the devil's work. When you're not being authentic, you're doing the devil's work. When you follow behind somebody, you're doing the devil's work. When you lie to yourself, you're doing the devil's work. When you're doing lame ass shit, you're doing the devil's work. When you are playing with a God's chosen child, a person who loving, caring, and honest, you're doing the devil's work. See, a lot of people are living in that sin of doing the devil's work. We ain't perfect, but we also got to separate the people who are God's children and who are the devil's children on the other side. See, we're reaching the God's people. We want to reach the people who doing the devil's to work too. But you got to understand, you never put yourself in the harm of fire when God never told you to throw in that fire in the first place, go in that fire in the first place. And that's just what I'm telling you. Pay attention to my analogy. You never walk into some fire when God told you never walk into that fire in the first place. Because you can give a person a perfect word, but you never allow yourself to be in the fire with them when it comes to certain things they doing. Because some people have different roles in life. Everybody not going to wake up out here. You can give the knowledge. That's your whole point of giving love and giving life and understanding Christ. But you have to understand that the devil is also everywhere. So you got to be mindful of what you taking in, who you talking to, who you're around, and people, places, and things. See, I love everybody, but I come to an understanding of you got to start realizing where God calls you to be and where God don't call you to be. Peace.